Today's English for TOEFL 2019, October 11th. Today I practice as follow. Integrated speaking part 2, the conversation 1, and listening, the conversation 1, lecture 1, and a little bit reading. And about the speaking was not so, I have no trouble. I could read the passage and listen and could understand the students' opinions and their thoughts, and I could summarize and speak in time. Very good job. One of the tricky thing was the suggestion was, proposition was not from the university. It was from the student's letter. So I had to be careful and I could do it. So it was great. And listening and reading. Today I did a little bit kind of experiment. Not an experiment, but kind of test about I wanted to know I wanted to do those practice after exercising because I think exercising was a good things to stimulate the brains. It stimulates and it has a good effect in blood circulation. So accordingly, my brain will work well if I exercise. And I thought that my result will be better if I do those practice after exercise. And so I did it. Before practicing or solving, listening and reading, I a little bit had a running outside. Not so heavy, but a little bit around 20. I run 20 minutes. And of course, I got very hot and warm, and after that I solved it, and the result was interesting and funny. It came worse, and this consequence was very simple, and it is because the reason is very simple and obvious, because I was tired and couldn't concentrate. So I recognize I shouldn't do. So I was thinking to I said I'm gonna take a test, TOEFL real test, into October 19th, and I wondered, or I try to do. I was planned to do a little bit exercise before taking a test, and because like I said, I thought it would be good for the brain, but from the result show me that I think I shouldn't do an exercise before solving something. It makes me tired and makes me sleepy, and it cannot makes the concentration worse. So anyway, the result was, the score and grade was bad, but I could learn a lot of things from the result, so I think it was great. It's a good experiment. And today, I also changed the keybind. Maybe most people in America or those who use those whose mother language are English, don't recognize, but the keybind differs from countries to countries, and the keyboards, and of course the keybind. Keybind in Japan is also different from the United States one. The alphabet keybind is mostly they're completely same, but some of the signs and symbols like apostrophe or comma is different. There are a lot of different, maybe mostly, I didn't count, but I think more than 10 symbols are different. They're different places. So, and in the real TOEFL test, the keybind is also based on the United States one. So I thought I got to get used to the keybind, and especially the keybind specialized for the American one, not a Japanese one. And I know I've noticed this fact more than before. You mean before from 2 or 3 months? I already know this fact before 2 or 3 months, and I wanted to change, but it was bothering things, and I feel annoying to change the keybind. But today I've noticed that in Windows you only have to just add some keybind settings easily. Just click or just modify not each of the symbols. Just like add some. There is a mode of keybind, United States English keybind, and all you have to do is just add the settings. It was completely easy. I could do it in only 5 minutes. So I should have do this earlier. But anyway, still more than 1 week has left for the real test, so I wanted to get used to the keybind, especially in the symbol in the United States one. And actually, I don't use a lot of symbols in the writing, but some symbols like apostrophe and only apostrophe or extra the question mark, or some only 2-3 letters is different from Japan in the writing. Actually, there's a lot of differences, but as for writing, I don't use a lot of symbols or signs, so it makes it doesn't have a lot of effect. But still, I want to get used to the United States keybind in case you mean actually in order to make the TOEFL test better. And so much for today. Thank you for watching.